Henry was a quiet and reserved child who lacked confidence and self-belief. Although Henry experienced the normal difficulties of growing up, her path was different. Henry began dream large as she made her way through life. Her goals and dreams appeared too heavily high for a person of her level. But life had a way of pushing her will to the test, challenging her beliefs and casting doubt on her goals. She was facing difficulties that would weaken the toughest person, questioned the raised of her vision, and ignored her talents. Even though it seemed like everything was against me, the storms she faced were meant to put her desire for her dreams to the test. When everything seemed to be falling apart around her, still she maintained itself. She decided to stay attached strongly to her dream and vision. She could taste it, smell it, feel the essence of what she wanted to do deep down inside. And with all the difficulties, she bravely pursued her dream despite each hurdle. Henry experienced times when she felt like the entire world had fallen on her shoulders. Everyone turned away, and the future appeared uncertain. However, at those difficult moments, she got up inside of herself and resolved to fight back, to take the negativity head on. She says to herself, "I am capable of doing this. I'm capable of handling it. I'll overcome this. I'm capable of it." Silently, Henry spoke to herself. It was not the challenges that weakened her. Rather, it was feeling unloved and defeated. Her sadness gave way to a strong resolve and an unwillingness to accept anything less than what she was due. Henry realized that her journey shouldn't be dictated by external factors. She never let go of her dream, no matter how harsh life threw at her. In the face of hardship, she stood tall, could go, and grew braver. She was not going to give up. Henry saw in the process the strength she possessed, a strength capable of facing life's obstacles with composure. She discovered how to avoid feeling sorry for herself and how to reject what was in front of her. The show included pictures from life, and she continued to move. Henry became a little safer and more secure as she came to terms with her own uniqueness. She realized that she was unique, a unique individual with a voice, a fingerprint, and opinions unmatched by anybody else. Henry's closing that she deserves more was her turning moment. She wouldn't let anyone or anything get in the way of her dream because she deserved it. She stood tall and constant and saying, "This is my life. These are my dreams, and I can have whatever I want." Henry was still faced with difficulties in life, which put her tenacity to the test. She kept going through moments of uncertainty, doubt, and hardship. She realized that bad things were only for a short period and that her life was yet in its final chapter. Henry forced herself to act, even when it hurt, by using her willpower. She made the most of everything that happened to her and exploited it to further her career. Despite her missteps and disappointments in the past, she believed in herself and said yes to her aspirations. Although Henry's journey was not simple, she accepted the challenges. She realized that life is easier when you achieve the difficult things. She pushed herself up and reached for something higher rather than staying at the bottom. Henry understood that every hardship held a lesson and a blessing. Pain left a legacy, and how much of her hardship would decide the extent of her achievement. She stood tall, unbroken in mind, ready to face the world with a simple statement: "I will break you before you break me." Henry's story was about realizing her limitless potential, not just about overcoming challenges. She turned into an inspiration to those who misjudged her, showing that self-belief could make aspirations come true. The once insecure young girl had grown into a representation of courage, resilience, and unwavering faith in one's inner strength.